First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Rhett Lauder. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
And there's a foul ball. Just missed. Lauder recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
The way this kid played over the last month, it's no wonder he got recognized for it. We'll see if he can keep it up as the league adjusts to him, though.
Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. One out, bases empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box now. No balls and a strike. Tatis with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. Tatis waits. And that one fouled off.
Even superstars have their slumps from time to time, Boog, and he's no exception.
That's strike three and the third out. So we take a break. One left for San Diego. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill in this one, Yu Darvish. What do we need to know here?
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out on the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, skid runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Jose Ramirez at the plate now. That's ball one. To the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third,
Juan Soto now, the leading home run hitter in the American League. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Go to second, and he's safe.
I think that still kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one. So that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Kicks and fires. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Here is Aaron Judge. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a little bit low. Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Judge rips that one. And it's off the wall. The run comes across and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
He was all over that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing. And a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. Judge off of first with 2 away. Darvish checks on the runner, and Judge back in safely. In the air, left side. Stanton gets under it, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Louder back to work. And a foul ball. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 2. 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Swinging a foul straight back. swings through that one. Darryl Parker assigned to umpiring duty behind home plate.
And Boog, with DP, it's sort of a coin flip on those borderline corner pitches. Doesn't really favor one side of the plate more than the other. Sometimes you'll get a little extra to the plate, and sometimes you won't. It does seem like he evens it out over the course of a game, though.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Stepping in, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Lifted in the air, right field. He's got it, and that'll do it. After an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Back in New York,
Leading
and now
up
the
for
center
the
fielder,
Yankees,
Jackson
the center
Merrill.
fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill matched a homer in his last game.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Darvish kicks, delivers. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Very
2
high
balls,
with that one.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Yainer Diaz stepping in now. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And a sweeper catches the plate. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Stanton snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Brenton Doyle digs in now.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like Everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That's to third, and it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
So the batting order turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ground ball right side. Arise. Takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Yankees strike for a run. The RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. First pitch just misses. Hayward, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. That one fouled off. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Judge going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but Wynn just absolutely killed it.
The center fielder, number 24.
Connor Joe, the next to hit.
Joe.
In the air, right field. Judge has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Went down on strikes his first time through.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Padres down in order. They trail it here 2-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Not a surprise he's off to a good start in this one, given he enjoys playing so much at home. Let's see if he can make it 2 for 2.
Ground ball right side. Cronenworth throws on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Here's Juan Soto. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Slides, but he can't come up with it. So a man at
The right
first.
fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. Judge waits. And now 1-2.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Francisco
Now
Lindor.
batting,
Fly to left his first
Francisco
time.
Lindor.
Just missed. Soto off of first with 2 away. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Now batting,
And up next for New York, Jackson Merrill.
Merrill.
First pitch misses. Two outs.
Ball, that's in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Darvish delivers. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Liner, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So 2 on with 2 away. Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle, Bogarts. High throw to first, and he can't reach it.
Well, you're already down in the game, and not just by a couple, and then that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up, find a way to play better baseball the rest of the way.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. He's 0 for 1.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That one ripped, and it goes just foul. Runners out first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. In the air, out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. On to inning number 4. The Yankees 4 and the Padres nothing. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. The rise stands in now and watches strike 1. Left field, Lindor makes his way towards it, but can't get there in time. It's down. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy
Now
seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And that's in there at the knees. Louder winds and deals. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The rise leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Padres leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Well, here's an interesting stat on Darvish. He has more than 100 wins in his big league career. The only Japanese-born pitcher with more wins is Hideo Nomo, a former teammate.
Randy Vasquez, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Yuki Matsui up and throwing. Marinaccio warming up as well. And that skips into dirt.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
And misses inside. That's inside, and that's ball 3. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're heading the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the goal. Pitch outside. Throw, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and now they have runners at the corners.
Now batting.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Look out. And it hit him.
Now batting.
Now
the
here is
designated hitter,
Juan Soto. 1 for 2.
Soto.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
That's inside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and the hitters count.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Base hit, 1 run in already. Here's the throw. In there safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Here comes Aaron Judge. Late swing, fouled off. And Judge spoils that one. 2 on, nobody out with 2 runs already in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses inside. 1-2 to count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one missed. That's inside, and it's 3-2. Francisco Lindor on deck for the Yankees. Ramirez, the runner at third. Soto at second with nobody out. And that'll load the bases.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his
Now
career
batting,
since
the
day 1.
shortstop, Francisco.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Lindor.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
And next for New York, Jackson Merrill. Hard hit left side. Throws to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors, and 1 left on. We played 4. It's the Yankees 7, and the Padres nothing. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Louder back to work. Strike 1.
You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Now batting, third baseman,
stepping in for San Diego, Oswaldo Cabrera. Flied to right his first time. That one in there across the letters.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason.
2 outs, base is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Jason Hayward. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And it's 0-1. On the ground, right side. Move it. Handles, throws to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Not going their way. It's 7-0.
Now pitching for
back
San
now to
Diego.
start the bottom of the 5th and taking
Number
over on the
97.
mound, Ron Marinaccio.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so
Leading up
we'll see what kind of
the
command he
Yankees,
has.
the first baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Yainer
Diaz.
Diaz. Oh, he botches it.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Just missed.
Let's go now. Base in here.
Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Inside, ball 3.
And that is ball 4, and the Yankees are in business.
You get a walk, and you
Now
get a
batting,
walk.
left fielder,
Everyone gets a
Brenton
walk, Boog.
Doyle.
And up next for New York, Brenton Doyle.
Need a base hit here.
Fouled off down the right side. Up and in, and it's 1-1. Just missed.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Outside low, and that's ball 3. In the air, right field. Tatis pulls that one down. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Slapped foul.
All 1.
Swings through that.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. On the ground, could be 2. Slings to second, and that's 2. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 7 and the Padres nothing. Back here in New York, start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Connor Joe.
Here we go, Yanks. Let's go, New York.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Joe, in his 5th season, 32 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Sneaks through, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hit and that at bat. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bogarts in the box again, takes a strike. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Strike 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. That pitch just misses the inside corner. And the count 1-2. So K marks the at bat for X.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Luis Ariz stands in. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Joe at third. Cronenworth over at first with 1 away. In the air, center field. Merrill makes the play. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time, and they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
That one is upstairs. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-hander, up and throwing. And that is out of play.
Let's go, Yankees.
Backed off the plate that time. And that one in the air, center field. Joe getting an angle on it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Up next for the Yankees, the
Digging
designated hitter,
Juan Soto.
Juan Soto.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Stanton is there. Hauls it in for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
2 down, bases
Judge.
empty. Now it's the right fielder, Aaron Judge. Fastball for a strike.
Some hitters are just more
0-1.
confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's
2
a
balls,
ball.
2 strikes.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Full count now. Francisco Lindor hitting on deck circle. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Padres nothing. Welcome back
Leading off
as
for
we
the
take a
Padres,
peek at the
right
starting
fielder,
pitching so far
Fernando
this year.
Tatis Jr.
High in the air, out to right. Judge is under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Woo, he was all over that first
The
pitch
catcher,
fastball,
number
just
17,
barely
Elias
missed it. Man, this guy
Diaz.
was ready to hit.
And now it's Elias Diaz. 0 for 2 in this one.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
He goes down looking. Two outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton, the next up for the Padres, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. The Yanks up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the board. It's 7-1. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it didn't, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball when you make contact as solid as he did right there.
So 2 down, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Oswaldo Cabrera. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit in the air, center field. Merrill in position. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's 7-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jason
Now
Adam.
pitching for San
Big swing and
Diego.
miss stuff right here, Boog.
Number
Averaging
40,
more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So
Adam.
far, he's been pretty electric.
Now up to hit
Leading off for the
Francisco
Yankees,
Lindor.
the
1 for
shortstop,
3.
Francisco Lindor.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Really nice
Now
job to get
batting,
your first
center
out of the ball
fielder,
game.
Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees. To third, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Fastball right back to the mound. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Check
0-2
swing
is the
called
count.
strike. And it's 0-2. Just
Ball
misses
in.
with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Next offering misses, and the count's even at 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a breaking ball misses outside. And they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really
Now
patient at the
batting,
plate.
the
The
left
game plan
fielder,
that he's sticking to.
Brenton
He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Brenton Doyle stepping in now for the Yankees.
Here we go.
First pitch
Inside,
doesn't
ball
find the
1.
zone. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And all the runners are tagging. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second
Now
to
batting,
catch his
the
breath
second
before
baseman,
he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Chisholm
And next for
Jr.
New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. Diaz on third. Wells on at second with 2 down. That one
1 ball,
way
2
inside.
strikes.
The 1-2. And downstairs. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Stays alive. Here's the 2-2. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. 1 run is in. First and third, 2 away. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Runner on the move. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Runner goes again. Got a foul ball. He stays alive. Runner on the move again. There's a ball. Throw. Save. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Back to work, 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs,
The
bases
designated
full.
hitter,
And now the DH, Juan Soto.
Soto.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We look ahead to inning number 8. The Yankees 9 and the Padres 1. This game's a bit of a blowout, Siggy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Siggy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least 1 nasty pitch.
Swings through that one for strike 2. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look. Well, that high 4-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it drops in.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Foul ball. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Ball 1, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. Joe, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's a little bit high. And the count is 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that is that. One left for San Diego. They trail it big. It's 9-1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Adam back to work. Inside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's a strike.
2. No balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses inside.
That's inside.
Now 1-2. And that one upstairs. Next pitch is outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So a man aboard. Next to hit, Francisco Lindor. Foul ball there. That one is absolutely belted. Tatis going back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
Jackson Merrill stepping in now for the Yankees.
Jackson Merrill.
And a base hit right there. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jason Adam won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
And we've got ourselves a pitching change.
Number
Robert
75.
Suarez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 down. Yainer Diaz stepping in now for the Yankees. High fly ball out to left field. Stanton on the move. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Thought about third there, but throws on the brakes. 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Austin Wells.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Let's go, Yankees.
A little bit
Ball
low.
one.
Ball 1.
Ball
2
one,
outs.
no strike.
Couple of base runners at first and second. That's out to center field. Joe has a beat on it. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Back at Yankee
Leading off
Stadium,
for San
we go to
Diego,
the ninth, and now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Arias. Now pitching for the
Jose
New York
Buto
Yankees.
into the game.
And he's
Number
got a nice
70.
lead to work with, so he should
Okay.
come in throwing strikes, attacking these
Buto.
hitters.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Line drive. And foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
He's locked in at the plate
Now
when he's
batting,
using the whole
right
field.
fielder,
He was out in front
Fernando
there. Just needs to let the
Tatis
ball travel a little more, and his
Jr.
timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Buto in his second season, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The Yankees up big in this one here at the top of the ninth. And it's fouled away. Swings through it for the K. Padres with only 1 out remaining.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing
Up
to
next for
pile
the
up. His
Padres,
confidence
the
level
catcher,
has got
Elias
to be dropping. He's got to
Diaz.
find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And there's a foul ball. The Padres down to their final strike. That one
One ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
Now 1-2. And delivers
Ball, that
outside.
pitch is out.
And now it's filled up.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swing and a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Diaz off of first with 2 away. He swings and fouls one off. Got it. And that'll do it.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.